So today on the table, I've got an iPhone XR, which what I'm planning on doing with this one is a bit of a screen teardown. So not quite a full screen replacement, mainly because I lost the footage of that, but a complete teardown from opening the phone to removing all the various sensors off the old screen. Yeah, so that will be the stage it'll get up to. So to begin with, you want to use your pentalobe screwdriver and remove the two screws in the bottom of it. One thing you'll soon discover when you try and pry it open with your flat pry tool is that the phone itself feels relatively chunky. Same with the display. Even compared to iPhone 6s, it seems very, very chunky. Now, for some weird reason, this one also refused to turn off for me. No matter pressing and how long I pressed and held the power button, it wouldn't give me the option to shut down. Even with assistive touch, that didn't make any difference. So I have also had it on the heat pad now for about 5 minutes. It's 75 degrees Celsius, very toasty. But even here, it does feel the phone itself does feel very chunky to actually open up. One thing to note, the flex cables are on the right hand side when you look at the phone front on. So we'll continue to pry it out. Bingo, we're in. Now from here, I'll proceed to disconnect the screen, but then also, as soon as I can, disconnect the battery from there. So you're going to have to use your tri-point screwdriver. Now there is a few screws here, not a huge amount, but similar amount to probably the iPhone 6. So from here I've got the bracket coming off the screen. One bracket removed. And now I'm going to disconnect or take the bracket off so I can get to the battery itself. Now the battery is the most lowest flex connector nearest to the SIM card or SIM card reader. So nice and quick and easy and accessible. You've got your LCD connectors disconnected and the battery connector disconnected. You probably want to work up on the top front sensor flex. There's a few more brackets here, or a few more screws here than everywhere else on the phone, but we'll continue with that. And the screen is now removed. It's a bit of a close-up look. The various screw positions for the LCD bracket or shield that lives on the back of the screen almost reminds me of an iPhone 4, where you have the corner angled screws. So definitely a little bit of a throwback to the iPhone 4. And these are all also tri-screws, or tri-point screws. So I'm just going to proceed around the outer perimeter just to undo them all. Now I'll also do the various screws for the earpiece speaker and the sensors up the top here. Dramas with one little bracket which goes over, I believe, the earpiece speaker up the very top here. I do eventually get that off, but it was a little bit of a challenge, especially the first one that I've done. But just make sure all the sensors are out of the way so you can't damage it, and a little bit of prying. And removing the sensor flex from the top, what I've done is heat it up to 75 degrees also, and I'm prying in an upward motion to get to it to loosen up most of the connections. Well, as you see there, I've managed to also get off the lockdown bracket. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but I'll go with that one. Now that I've got the front sensors removed, my next plan of attack will be to finally remove the metal bracing behind the screen. Now, typically you might want to have a bit of care when you do this if your LCD is still in good condition, as they can be sent off for refurbishing. But being this display is too trash that it's producing black spots on it, or black spots on the display, I won't be too concerned about that at all. Bingo, now I'm pretty much ready to go. The next part I will be removing off the old screen is the plastic holder for the camera and the various sensors, but I don't have that in this footage, sorry. So yeah, there you have it, an iPhone XR screen teardown. Catch you later.